So Simple tutorial. Good morning students, welcome to SST So Simple tutorial. My dear students, in the previous class we read about three different kinds of challenges that democracy faces. Today we will discuss about reforms, political reforms. So let us begin. Students, challenge is a difficulty that can be overcome. So challenges to democracy can also be overcome. Naturally, there will be lots of suggestions and proposals to do so. All such suggestions or proposals about overcoming challenges to democracy are called democracy reforms or political reforms. Okay. So where is the list of reforms? In fact, there is no such list. No one can suggest measures that will solve all the problems in all countries. The reason is simple. Since all the countries do not have the same challenge, there cannot be same solution. Problems vary from country to country. America has different kinds of problems. Afghanistan has different kinds of problems, and India has different kinds of problems. Therefore, I hope you will agree with me that solution has to be country specific. A common prescription will not work for all, is not it? I hope the point is clear to you why there is no specific list. Here you may think, can we have some proposals for reforms of our country? The answer will be yes, why not? We can have. But then again, it will vary at different levels of government, because we have different problems at national level, different problems at state and local level. So again, there cannot be a specific list. Therefore, we should keep in mind some broad guidelines while devising ways for political reforms in India. We normally have a tendency to say that we should have a law to do this, or we should have a law to ban that. This seems very easy, is it not? No doubt, law plays an important role in bringing political reforms. Carefully designed changes in law do help to discourage wrong political practices and encourage good ones. But legal constitutional changes themselves cannot overcome challenges to democracy. See, there are strict laws for dowry. Has this evil disappeared from society? It still exists. There is no day when we do not hear dowry deaths. So what is required is the cooperation of all the citizens. Democratic reforms must be carried out mainly by political activists, parties, movements, and the most important, politically conscious citizens. Secondly, any legal change must carefully look at what result it will have on politics. Sometimes the result may be counterproductive. When does a legal change becomes counterproductive? Naturally, when it results adversely. For example, some states have banned people who have more than 2 children from contesting panchayat elections. What was the result of this? This denied political opportunities to many poor and women, which in fact was not intended. So extra care is to be taken while implementing such changes. Laws that ban something is therefore normally not welcome. I hope this counterproductive point is clearly understood by you all. While formulating laws, we must not adopt a negative approach. We should adopt a positive approach. We should create a system of rewards for the citizen to perform certain actions. For instance, we have the Right to Information Act. This is the best example. It empowers people to find out what is happening in government and acts as a watchdog of democracy. This law has helped to control corruption. Let us discuss next point. If we want to bring reforms, our focus should be to strengthen democratic practice. Reforms can take place if we improve the quality of political participation and encourage ordinary citizens to participate in decision-making process. Lastly, laws being considered may meet with resistance in the legislatures and by the political parties, particularly those that go against the interest of all the political parties and the elected representatives. In such case, how will such law pass? Consider the case of Women's Reservation Bill. You ask any political leader or party, you will find everyone agreeing that it would be a good law to bring women's political empowerment. But what is the status of this bill in Parliament today? This is for you to think. So the best way is to bring the change through democratic movements, citizens' organization and the media. Students, you must be able to answer these questions now. What is political reform? 2. What type of laws are said to be the best? 3. Legal constitutional changes by themselves cannot overcome challenges to democracy. Explain. My dear students, with this lesson we come to the end of your textbook. The journey of democratic politics that we began with a minimal definition of democracy comes to an end. I hope you must have gained some basic knowledge of democracy. You should always keep in your mind that democracy is always evolving. In a democracy, we make mistakes, then we correct them and move forward. At no point of time we can say we have reached the acme of perfection. With these words, it is the time to say goodbye and thank you all.